What's up, Pandudes and Dr. Rice? Peter von Panda here.
And I want to show you my newest purchase here. This is a Timex men's T499059J Expedition Field Chronograph. It is a smaller field style watch. I got this because I've got some summer trips coming up, and I just wanted something that was casual, durable, that I could take and wear and not have to worry about, and go to the beach, go on some hikes, etc., etc. It comes on this little thing here, and let me give you some stats as we're unpackaging it. It's a 42 millimeter case. It's a quartz movement analog display, mineral crystal here. It has standard buckle closure, tachymeter function, and indigo nightlight, which is cool, and it's going to be water resistant to 100 meters, so you can swim with it, go in the pool with it, go on hikes in the rain and not sweat it. So the chronograph measures 1/120th seconds, and as you can see, there's a date window here at the 4 o'clock position. So just overall nice. I think you can see that it's pretty cool. It's fairly casual. It has a black case, maybe ion plated. It looks like a probably steel. This comes out here so that you can start the pushing the pusher here, and it should. Second hands are showing that the battery is charged. Push up here starts that chronograph, and you can see it's kind of like that airplane pointer on the second hand. Very thin second hand. The cool thing I like about this is the color scheme, to be honest. The black case with this leather band, it actually feels kind of like a suede. It's not doesn't have quite the velvety, but it's a much softer and more fibrous type of finish than kind of that's like a smooth padded leather band, and then the finished edges, and it's flat all the way across, which I dig. It kind of gives it a nice thick utilitarian look. The case back is stainless steel, nothing to see there, pretty plain, and kind of nice khaki stitching here, and then black hardware on the end. So again, flat crystal. Everything else is kind of standard watch, but I just like the the Timex design here, kind of that charcoal face, tan or khaki numerals and markers. The kind of has a little bit of that aviator style design in the watch hands. They are painted white, obviously, in the ends. I'm just trying to move them here to get some stuff out of the way. But you can see here that stop that stopwatch, and then it goes back. Interestingly, there it is not lined up, and that may be just the function of kind of a fairly cheap watch in the $65–70 range, I think. But well, that's possible that I just screwed it up. But anyway, whatever. For a cheap watch, it's kind of a lot of style. Here it is on the wrist. Like I said, if you've watched my videos, you know that 42 millimeters is a little bit small for the watch I'll typically wear. But the nice thing is, if it's not for, you're not trying to win any style awards, 42 millimeters is a great overall size. It is a, with it being a little smaller, it's a little easier to go out and hike with, and it doesn't get caught up on stuff. Fits nicely under sleeves, etc., etc. It means that the band here is 20 millimeters across, and you can kind of see that if you play with the grain on the watch, you can kind of make things go away. That might help give you a little, or show up marks and then kind of erase them. We'll kind of explain the texture on it a little bit. But a cool watch. I definitely think you get a lot of value here for the money. Not a whole lot to say about it, but definitely get them on Amazon, and I think it's kind of a watch you can use this winter. Let's see if we can get Indiglo to work here. So I'm going to hit some lights. We'll come back. I didn't get it super dark in here, but to make the Indiglo function work, you just hit the main crown here, and you just hold it in. And as you can see, it definitely illuminates nice and evenly the whole dial, essentially, minus the bezel on the watch. So, boom, right there. The white hands stick out pretty well. I would actually think that the darker hands might give a little better contrast, but looks like if you hold it in, it kind of stays lit for a little while. But kind of a nice feature, especially when you're out in the woods, being able to tell time. Not every watch works like that, and as you know, even watches that have glow-in-the-dark hands or superluminova on their hands aren't always the easiest to read, especially a couple hours after the light has gone away. So, Peter von Panda, Timex Expedition Field Chronograph watch, out.